This hallmark, it's school improvement and curriculum design together, and we see those as working hand in hand. So it's about how can we embrace curriculum design, and we start with our why, our how and our what. So we see those as our why is visiting our vision, and we do that annually and talk about our vision all of the time, our why are we doing what we do. But also then our how is our pedagogy. So key pedagogies that are really fundamental to everything we do. We spent a lot of time in professional learning developing those, and we see those as the Cadoxton way. So our school-based curriculum is built up of our pedagogy. So some of our key pedagogical principles are really about inquiry-based learning, and we've looked at international models, and that's formed a massive part of our professional learning journey. It's Singapore maths and that mastery approach in maths and numeracy. It's also about thinking about cooperative learning and how we take our children from being independent and dependent to interdependent with one another. So those are some of our key pedagogical principles. Then we've got our what, and that is really about our experiences being broad and balanced, and that's so fundamental to everything we do, but also our core knowledge. And then our impact and our so what is actually about our reflection and our evaluation. And that whole process works really well as a school improvement model.
Professional learning should be rooted in trying to make the school better, but actually also in the professional growth of everybody within it.
Yeah, so our professional learning offer is really bespoke to Cadoxton. The Cadoxton way has been created to enable all of our teachers to drive their own professional learning. So that understanding of the models that we have that are national priorities have been fundamental, and how we utilise that. So that's been our self-evaluation tool to say, how are we a school as a learning organisation, and what impact can that have on our practice? So inquiry came from that as well. So we've done an awful lot of embedded collaborative work around inquiry with our own teachers first, but then across other schools. So that's really about thinking about inquiry as a cycle for planning and improvement, and going through that cycle of teachers really driving what needs to change in their classrooms, and that's about effective classroom practice.
However good our school is, we'd want it to be improving on its previous best. And so it is with the grown-ups in the school. How can we help them to be the best they've ever been?
Professional learning has had a massive impact in terms of our staff collaborating and working together. So giving them time and space to be together and to learn together, and starting from the same point. So it's that they've gone on that journey. That is really fundamental to the change that has happened within our school. It's about time to talk about what's happening, but to really, really put it into practice and then to revisit it. So having that time and space and that system for really embedded, high quality professional learning has been fundamental to learning and teaching.
There's something joyous about realising you're getting even better as a teacher or even better as a leader.
So I suppose the biggest challenge has been about time and space. Logistically, it's really hard to give teachers that time and space, but also our learning support assistants need to have that same offer and that autonomy. So the autonomy of every individual reaching their true potential and driving their own professional learning is hard. And also embedding research into our practice. So making sure that our research is really purposeful to every person and their own learning journey. Evidencing their own learning has been really bespoke and different, but a massive challenge as well. But also our collaboration has been a challenge because of the time we're in at the moment, but actually a challenge that we've really embraced. It's given us opportunities to look outside, not just Wales, but really abroad, and think about those models that are out there and reach out and talk to people on a whole new different platform.
Of course, professional growth for the grown-ups is linked to the way the school's improving and making a difference. And however good we are, we always want to get better.
School improvement is when the whole community is picking itself up by its bootstraps and going somewhere.
So when we plan our professional learning offer over the course of a year, it's about thinking about the national priorities. But for us, it's all rooted in that self-improving system. And that system for us comes from our cultures of learning. So that's going back to our cultures of learning and thinking about our environment, time and space, routines, all of those things, and actually seeing where we're at on our journey with those. And that gives us the information and the data that we need to understand where our next steps are.